The content of this radio show is to provide information and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered advice or a recommendation. Thing or Two About Life, Total, is an adult podcast and recommended for mature audiences only. No content from the radio show can be used without the permission of Thing or Two About Life, Total. Thank you.
I am so into me, but I can learn a thing or two from you. I can weather the storm all by myself, but I'm so glad I got a total crew.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? We back in this thing or two about life, total podcast. Hanging with the crew. I am Mario. You can follow us in all them places y'all see behind most people on this thing. Mama D, she been grandfathered in. She can do what the fuck she want to do. All right, now we got that. Don't ask that question. There you go. That's the answer to it. So,
good way to start. Good way to start. Lord, good way to start.
So y'all don't have to ask that question. There you go. So, yeah, we just gonna talk tonight. As y'all, I ain't at my regular equipment, so we just gonna talk and have a good time and just go from there. Hey, don't forget to join the Facebook group talk. Join us, Mitch and Colleen and Chris, and they always putting up stuff. You got to get shots out there. They work really hard putting up a lot of content. So if y'all see them out there in them digital streets, show them some love. Miss Dianetta, she put up stuff, So hey, look, just enjoy the podcast. And for all the people that's in the group, y'all need to participate more than the same old 5 or 6 people, But yeah, we're gonna go on from there. So, Andrea, you want to start us off by telling us about that scenario about Christmas and stuff? I'll turn the floor over to you, producer.
I really wasn't ready, but I guess so.
Love you.
Ooh, hello.
Damn, dude. That shit echoed in my ears.
Right. I mean, he owned something different tonight, y'all. But anyway, well, I just want to start off by welcoming everybody into the show. Hope you enjoyed the show tonight. Since he didn't do introductions, I guess I will. So,
Shit, I forgot all about that. I'm sorry, y'all.
Leah.
I'll be literally
Come
completely
on.
that shit. We don't want to. We don't want to devoid the world of dark chocolate for the win. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, Princess here with me.
What you say? Who you talking to, Mario?
I was talking to Andrea. She go ahead and do all that introduction stuff that I forgot to do.
Leon, let's talk to the people tonight. You have something to say?
My bad.
Yeah. Oh God, I see everybody's on something different tonight, but we're gonna get through this thing.
Good evening, everyone. You know who I am, Mr. Make It Do What It Do, Triple H, Mr. On One, Mr. In the Building. Hey, we came, we gonna make it happen. Even though we ain't feeling our best, we gonna drop some knowledge on you.
Oh, okay, well that's what's up. Good evening to you as well, Leon. Mitch, how you doing this evening?
Man, I don't know it. You know what it is. I just got off work not too long ago. I'm tired, I'm dusty, It's one of them damn days. I'm surprised I ain't got dust all over my fucking eyebrows, but it is what it is. Yep, it is what it is. You can go and say it if you want to. But I will mail you a pair of these funky ass drawers. You keep fucking with me.
I wouldn't even get ready to say that. But since you did all that, yeah, you need to go and carry your ass on in there and watch them funky ass nuts of yours now. We ain't gonna tell you no. They did say they dusty too. Oh,
well, at least we ain't got smell of computer, so I'm glad about
that.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
Right.
But you know me, I'm genuinely fresh to death anyway. So hey.
You get up and walk, dust just fly off your ass, huh?
That's right. I'm generally fresh to death anyway.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Miss Tynetta.
Good evening, everybody. And just to piggyback on what Mario said, sometimes when you're the senior member of a group, you get carte blanche to a lot of stuff. So if there's any questions that has answered your question, and it's squashed, so we won't talk about it. We won't talk about it anymore. So,
yes, ma'am.
with that being said, we want to welcome everybody. Everybody's not here, but those of us who are, we ready to go. We ready to fly by
See
the
that
funky.
pain.
Look, we fly by the funky nuts tonight. So
Ooh.
we gonna do what it do.
What the hell?
Well, all right then, y'all. So,
Mitch, love you.
Hey, I'm good. You ain't bothering me. See, I got something for all of y'all. You see this right here? Now that's a knife right there. That ain't no baby. That's a knife right there.
I guess.
And that what Crocodile Dundee said. That's not a knife.
That's right.
It's a knife.
Look how big that damn thing is. Look at that. That's a big ass knife. That damn thing big as my hand.
Right. And Mr. Host, would you like to introduce yourself and say something to the people tonight?
They already, as y'all like to say, they already know my black ass. Continue.
Thought you had a new name tonight.
Well, but anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get into this and get started. So basically what it was is it came from another group. Lady, she reached out and was asking everybody, their personal opinion about this. She's been in a relationship with this guy for now 2 months. And normally the guy and his other baby mamas and their cousins and all of those and whatnot, they get together and they do Christmas together for the kids as a family. With her just coming in, this is their tradition of everything what they've been doing for over the years now. But her just coming in, she's been in there in 2 months now with the guy. She wants to take the guy and the kids somewhere else to do Christmas with them. But the guy's really not feeling it, but he's considering doing it. So, what are you guys' thoughts on that?
Okay, so first of all, whose children are they?
They're his children. I'm sorry.
Okay. And so this girl has been involved for 2 months?
Yes.
Well,
Wait. And don't forget, she is assuming that he is under the spell of the magic cookie.
Oh, yeah.
What? You said the magic cookie.
This is the mother. This is the mother writing and explaining all of this.
Okay.
The mother of the children. She
okay.
So he coochie whipped.
I think the kids are probably accustomed to having Christmas with all the other siblings. That's not a good way to introduce herself into that group. Because if she plans on being with that guy for any length of time, this is going to happen again. Me personally, I wouldn't rock that boat. I would go along with it. I wouldn't want to go, but I would, because like I said, you got to think, because Christmas is really for the kids. It's not for her or him. It's for the children. And they probably look forward to seeing their other siblings. And with that being said, she need to bite the bullet and go.
Well, I think that it depends. I think I would have to do Christmas twice. Because first, my kids don't need to be around this woman yet. They ain't been around her but 2 months now. I'm gonna still do the same thing I've been doing with my children, with their other siblings, and we're gonna do our thing with our other siblings, with the other siblings, and we're gonna have a good time. And I don't care about her being mad because when we get back, we can have Christmas again with her. And if she don't like that, too damn bad. You got to spend some time to get what you want. You can't just come in changing shit. Because if you start that shit from the beginning, changing shit every damn time she wants you to do something, it ain't gonna work out for you. So I think that they should just keep doing what they've been doing until they get some time under their belt to see if this is what he really want to do. Because the kids are just going to be the ones that's going to be resentful. They're the ones that's going to be upset and mad because they didn't get a chance to see their folks.
Sure. Mario?
Well, I can't imagine a scenario where I'm with a woman and I got a child by, and she got a child by two other dudes, and we all get together and hang out at Christmas time and shit. I mean, I ain't saying that we'll be cordial as far as what's up. She said the baby dad is talk even outside of Christmas and shit. They call each other and talk and all that stuff. It's like, no, I'll recognize you, his father, and all of that stuff. I don't know. I want to be friends. What we sitting around comparing how we run up in her? I don't know what we doing here. So I don't know if I would have done that from the get-go, but as far as the Christmas poet go, that it's okay to do something different every once in a while. I don't know about her doing it because she sounds like she's doing it just because she want to prove that I can make this man do something different. Now, if she doing it for those motives, then that ain't right. But if she doing it because she truly feel, hey, well, I want to take you and the kid away and y'all do something different, then fine. But if that's y'all Christmas thing, then that's y'all Christmas thing. He, like Mitch said, it'll be best to tell your son that, hey, we're gonna do one with your folks and one with over there. And that's not outside the realm of possibility because people do that all the time. Your Christmas will be this week with us, then your Christmas over there will be next week with them. I mean, people do it all the time. So that sounds like a good idea.
And this is for me. I actually think she needs to go. I think she needs to go for one. She can see what these other baby mamas is about. She can see what these other kids is about and all of that. And she can see whether this is something that she wants to be involved in or not, this relationship, how he interacts with his other baby mamas, his cousin, the rest of his family, and all of that. So me personally, I think that she should go for the first time. And then after that, a couple of years later down the road or whatever, just tell them to come in down the road or whatever and just do something different then. You don't come into a relationship trying to make changes at the first beginning. They've only been together for 2 months. You coming in already trying to make changes. No, you don't do that.
I totally agree. I totally agree.
Yeah, I ain't got no beef with that.
Totally agree.
Mr. Jackson?
Yeah, I'm in agreement, after 2 months, you ain't got no foot to stand on, a leg to stand on, foot to walk with, or window to throw piss out. I mean, you supposed to be riding the wave of what this relationship is gonna be. Figuring it out, what you want with him, what you want with his family, what you want with his kids. And if that is their dynamic, and they've been doing it for years, where at Christmas time, all the kids get together and all baby mamas get together and they all come over to the mama house and enjoy Christmas, under one roof, then either you're gonna have to get on the same page because you new to the game, or you're gonna have to get out the game and do something different or find you somebody different because it's already been established what he got going on. He's trying to be amicable with all his exes. And I don't got a problem with that being amicable with the exes. But once you find that one that don't want to be amicable, you got to move on. Don't look like she want to be active. She want to be selfish about the whole situation. He might want to rethink. He might want to rethink that, and she might want to rethink it, and they might want to figure out, what they plan gonna be.
I mean, yeah. I mean, 2 months is early to be coming in and making demands because that's the thing that they've been doing for years and kind of established. And you just come in and say, "Fuck what y'all do. I want to go do this." And chances are,
I know she coming in want to be rogue. You
Right.
yeah,
can't do
yeah,
that.
No, no, can't be that. You gotta play your role and figure out where your role is because they've already got all the major roles figured out already.
Right.
because if I'm not mistaken, I think the thing said she wanted to take a trip
Mm,
and take, her name be like, so now I got to pay for this. And chances are he gonna have to pay for the trip because we know
Mm-hmm.
she ain't paying for it. So
Hell no, she ain't paying for
and it's Christmas, so it's gonna be extra,
it's gonna be extra, yeah. You know what I mean?
last minute deal.
Yep.
it.
So
Hell no.
Then they got to worry about figure out about buying gifts for this person and that person, or doing this and doing that, figuring out expenses and all this money on this trip. Yeah, she might not be the one for him
Sure right.
yep.
because men don't look at that. When they get them little red flags. When the woman be telling them shit. We don't really pay attention to them red flags. Sometimes we just like you say that
Right.
cooking monster. Goddamn, you have our eyes refocus on something else. But goddamn, if you told her this is what we do for Christmas, this is what we've been doing for Christmas for years, and this is how we celebrate, and this is how we interact. Y'all cordial, we all amicable, we ain't got no beef, we ain't got no heartache, no nothing. And I'm cool with all my baby mamas, and they come over and hang out with the. I hang out. I spend time with my kids. They spend time with their cousins. What's your problem with me spending time with my kids? You don't want me spending time with my kids? There's something wrong with that right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no man me no woman don't want them to spend time with their kids or their mama or their family because I've always heard that women look at how the man treat his mom
Mm-hmm.
is concerned as how they want to feel about dating.
That's right.
If they going over to his mama house and mama cool and she said that this what this gonna be, and he cool and he then got loud what mama said and doing what mama say and ain't wavered one bit and gonna be amicable with his exes and all his kids and spend time with all his kids. I mean, if you got to a good man, you might want to rethink what you're doing now.
Yep. Yeah. But for some guys, like you said, that cooking monster is a real thing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, it's all because it's new. You know what I'm saying? That new
Yeah.
drive dudes crazy. That new.
I don't know. I don't think I ever had that problem with the cooking man. No, I ain't never had that problem with the cooking man. Yeah, that brings up a story. My ex-wife tried to pull that bullshit for me one time when she tried when she wanted to get back together. She come telling me, well, no, because I had told her, after she said she didn't want to be with me no more because what her friends told her. I said,
Mm.
cool. So once you leave over here, I'm done with it. And I ain't, so you can just turn your love off like that. Yeah, it happened. Yeah, I can do that. I can compartmentalize very well. So then she came back a little while later talking about some. I think I changed my mind.
Oh.
But this is what I want it to be. I want it to be me, you, and our daughter, and and my kids. I said, first of all, I don't like your kids. They don't like me.
Damn.
Well, I told you when you left that if you left, that was it. I was done. I wasn't doing this no more. So,
Damn.
so at this point, all we are, I said, all we are is two people who got a child together. I said, we ain't amicable, we ain't friends, we ain't none of that. If you got a problem with her, give me a call and I'll talk to her. If she need to talk to me, I'm right here. I'll be calling and checking on her. Other than that, I ain't got nothing to say to you ever again in life.
Wow.
Gracious.
Yeah.
But some people they don't understand that.
No, they
Once
don't.
that I came in on the middle and on the end tail of it, but when a relationship is done, it's just done. It's just over. And there's nothing that you can do about it. It's just time to move on. Regardless of whether there are kids in the mix or not.
Mhm. Some of these women think that, like Mario said, like we said earlier, think they Cookie Monster can change somebody's life or is changing somebody's life. Uh, yeah, Cookie Monster's come a dime a dozen. You know, I mean, it's many more out there, and some I will admit, some is better than others. Some is trash.
Boy, look at her. Say it again, boy.
Oh, wow.
Complete trash. What they say, that gutter water, that sewer water, and some of them is
Mhm.
trash. But well, like I say, once you see them attitudes come out, like I say, men, we have to pay attention to stuff like that because first and foremost, we're supposed to be fathers. We're supposed to be dads. We're supposed to be protectors of our kids. If we can't establish a relationship with our kids and hold a relationship with our kids because of a woman, we don't need that woman.
You sure right.
Kick our ass to the motherfucking curb. Continue to be
Sure right.
a motherfucking father to your child, a role model, a role figure in their life because that's what they need. Whether it's a boy,
Sure right.
it's a girl, whatever. Shit, these women, now, like I say, these women be on some other shit these days. And I can't say, well, I can say that it hasn't been a long time thing like this. This is more of a recent deal because back in the day, like I say, back in the 60s and 70s and probably early 80s, women knew that they men had outside kids and would deal with the outside kids because they didn't want their man not to be that father for their child and then come to their house and be a father to their child. You're not going to
Right.
let the other child because you went out there and fucked up. That's what the women used to say.
Right.
Nowadays, the women they done whole switch. They like, oh, you're gonna neglect the other child and take care of mine, or else this or else that. And that be some bullshit because how the fuck you gonna threaten a man to take care of his child, to be there for his child, and take that shit away, and then expect him to goddamn be there for the kid when all you done created is a bunch of animosity between you and him.
Right.
That's it.
Because animosity, animosity and anger breeds hatred, breeds resentment. It breeds a lot of things. Some people, if their mind ain't strong enough to, like I said, compartmentalize some things, it could get physical, it could get deadly, it could get downright ugly.
Mm-hmm.
And, these women out here that pushing buttons, they don't understand what they put, these buttons that they pushing. They better wake up and recognize.
One thing about it, boy, you ain't told no lie.
mm, push the button with the wrong brother, gonna come up missing. Shit. Trust
Well,
me.
let's hope that it don't lead to that.
I hope not, but like I say, you tell the wrong brother that he can't deal with his kids no more. He been dealing with his kids all this time and doing this and doing that. and you tell him he can't because he's dealing with you, and you refuse to let him, regardless of how good that cookie monster feels, his mind gonna break, and goddamn me, with his mind break, and goddamn it, you on the other end looking crazy, or somewhere with your toes up in the air. I didn't
All
warn
right,
you.
boy. You ain't lying.
That's why I didn't warn you, ladies, because there's some crazy ones out there, especially these days. Daniela can tell you back in the day, it was some crazy brothers out there back in the day. But
Yep.
they wasn't as bold as they is today. Today they'll
That's
get out
true.
there and goddamn me, they will do it in public and goddamn me dare somebody to say something.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, they did it behind closed doors, at their own place, out deep somewhere where nobody could see them. But now, they don't give a shit.
So don't.
So yeah, I mean, y'all women got to realize this game that y'all playing. This I don't know. I don't know if it'll be a game or would it be like a feminine masculinity role that y'all trying to play. But what they say, find your place as a female. Follow, not lead. Guess some stuff. And then if it don't go the way it's supposed to go, say, baby, we might could have did it another way. Don't
Mm-hmm.
don't get this. Well, you should have did the way I said because he don't want to hear that. Like I said, especially dealing with his kids, he don't want to hear that. That can break folks and push buttons and make folks snap. Because like I said, he been dealing with his kids with no problems for years. Now all of a sudden he got a problem with his kid dealing with his kids because of you. Okay. Recognize the problem and the issue at hand.
That's where it be.
I have another scenario
Mhm.
Okay.
if we're done with this one.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. You ask your girl out, y'all sitting there having drinks. Unbeknownst to you, and I got this from another group too. Unbeknownst to you, she invited one of her girlfriends.
Oh hell no.
You didn't even let me finish.
Come on with it.
So she sat down and she said, you still drinking lemon drops? She said, you know it. The waiter came up, he said, what would you like? She said a lemon drop. And he was like, who is this? And who invited her? Oh, this is my best girlfriend. I told her she could come along. He said, well, we got separate tickets. She said, no, no. And he said, well, who paid for her? And they both said, you are. And he said, no, I invited you. Her retort was, you want to deal with a real woman. I'm a real grown ass woman.
Mm.
And in order to do that, you need to be making me happy. And I want to be with my man and my best friend. So he was like, that's not a grown ass woman. That's not what grown ass women do. And he said, well, I tell you what, when I get to the bar, I will pay for what we've had. Y'all can pay for the rest. And he left. What would you do in that instance?
Mm.
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah.
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 Now,
Okay, go ahead, man.
I was gonna ask a question with that one.
Okay.
When she said, I want to be with my man and my best friend, elaborate on that part. Is she saying she's trying to do a little something strange for some change? Or she
No,
just said,
she
okay,
just want they just want to eat. That's all.
okay. Well, I think
Mm.
I would have done the same thing he did.
Huh?
Because for one, um, too many times in life people take kindness for being stupid.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanna hang out with your girlfriend, by all means, hang out with your girl. But I shouldn't be with your girl and you hanging out. If this is what you want to do, you go right ahead and this is what you do. But don't think I'm gonna fund your girlfriend's night out. I don't know her. It ain't like we didn't all spend time together or something. It'd be something different, you know. If she didn't came to the house a few times, you know. You said it's your best girl, and I ain't never seen her.
Right.
So why would I spend my money on somebody I don't even know? You know, next week it could be somebody different. So no, I'm gonna get my butt up, go to the bar, pay for our stuff, and let my girl know, hey, I'm going to the house. You know, whatever you got going on, y'all have at it. I'm out. That'd be me.
Okay.
Yeah. See, the problem with a lot of this is now I just don't know where the new women has come in with this. Everywhere they go, they gotta take their friends, and they feel like, cause at that point you're telling me you think I'm a chump. You think I'm a sucker because if I'm on by you asking her to get a drink, that's taken from whatever I was planning to spend on you and have a good time for you. So I just don't understand that. I don't get it. Cause if you not saying that we off in the party tonight, then
That's what I'm saying.
if you not saying that, then it does no incentive for me to buy her drinks. I don't get it. As they say, what's my motivation? What's my motivation for that? Nothing.
Making her happy, I guess.
That does not make you a real woman because you feel like you done got you a man who could pay for your girlfriend too. You know, it's her
Mm-hmm.
job to go find her a me. It's her
Right.
job to do that. I'm not paying for it. I don't get it. I just don't get it. This shit little kids do. You know what I'm saying? Saying, hey, can Johnny come too? You know, if you gonna take your little boy out, he just happened to be playing with some kid and they and he come. That shit you do for kids. That ain't shit you do for grown ass people.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Mm-mm. So
Before
what would
Leon
you do?
answers, let me just say this. I have never been the type of woman that wanted to be around a whole bunch of women with my man around. Let me put it that way. And grown ass women don't act like that. I don't need to be flexing my man around, yo. And especially if he don't know you. Um, so I think she was totally wrong. And then she tried to clown him by saying, "Oh, so you don't make enough money to just all of a sudden pay for both of us." That's not even the point.
It's not. It's totally not the point.
Oh man,
Sorry about that,
Cause
Leon. Go ahead.
you fine. It goes again to what I've been always saying about these new women. You know, I would have asked her real quick. First of all, you know, you say you's a real woman, uh, ma'am. My mama and daddy don't tell me what to do. They suggest shit to me. So you ain't finna tell me that I'm finna step and pay for some grown ass adult that I ain't in a relationship a drink. You know I'm not. I ain't buying no drinks. I ain't buying no food. I ain't buying shit for her grown ass. Friend? Oh, okay. Well, either you paying for your friend or you can pay. Well, no, you paying for you and your friend because as far as this day goes, it's over with. I'm done. Because you ain't gonna surprise me with no shit like this. And like Mario said, if it ain't all of us gonna have be partying for the rest of the night, I ain't doing it. I ain't going. Somebody you just want her around. Okay, y'all could have stayed at home and been around each other. Not here.
yep.
Drunk. What's wrong? You have no free drinks at your house. You can't make no drinks up at your house. You got to come out to the bar and get one made. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't pay for it because I'm not.
which is weird because back in the day, I remember my mama getting into this lady named Miss Mara because Miss Murray came over when my stepdad was there, and she knew my mama wasn't at home. My mom was like, you know what time I come to that door? Don't ever come to my house when you know I ain't here.
There you go.
She they ain't
That
play that stuff back
that
then.
was a standing rule during that
Yes,
time.
they ain't play that back then. You do not, you know I wasn't there. Don't go over there. You know I ain't there. So they had it was a big to do about that shit. They ain't play that shit back in the day. They ain't play that shit. But now they want their girlfriends to go with them everywhere. And then guess what? And then when he end up cheating on you with that girl or fucking her, then all of a sudden you surprised. I can't believe you do that. Well, I would have never fucked it. You want to introduce her to the mix.
Right.
And I ain't saying you supposed to fuck her, but I'm just saying if stuff do go sideways like that, you can't be surprised. You introduce this girl to the mix.
Yeah, that's how that shit happens.
Yes.
Shit, that's how it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Have we talked about? Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I would say Andrea didn't get a chance to chime in.
She's not up there. She stepped out for a minute.
I think she stepped out. Yeah.
Okay,
Probably trying to help Marlene. Probably trying to help Marlene get in. Because I seen something go across the screen that she was trying to get in and it wasn't working for her.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead, Mama D.
Have we talked about the young lady? Oh, Andrea's back. Did you hear the story the scenario I gave, Andrea?
Sorry about that.
Huh?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Young lady and her man out to dinner. They had a couple of drinks, and then up pops her best friend. And she said, "You still drinking them lemon drops?" And she said, "Yeah." So she ordered one. So the boyfriend wanted to know who she was and who was paying. And they both said, "You are." And he said, "I don't know her. I didn't even invite her. I wanted to spend some time with you." And she said, "I'm a grown ass woman. If you want to be with a grown ass woman, this is what you do. I invited her, so you need to pay for both of us." Well, he got up and paid for what he and the girl had, and then he told her, "I'm leaving." So I was asking the guys, what would they do in that case?
So
You already know what they're gonna do.
Yeah, what's your thoughts on that?
He got up, he paid for his and her dinner and left everybody else.
He left the girlfriend. Say, the girlfriend on her own.
He left them all.
Okay, so they went on a date and she brought them what?
They were on a date.
They were on a date. First of all, you don't take nobody else on your date.
On your date. I don't know
what
do that. Shit is going on.
I mean, it's cool if it's like your first time meeting them and something like that. But they don't sit at the table with you.
Right.
They sit a couple of tables over there and they still pay for their own food. You can't expect for a man, woman, whoever to just up and pay for extra people that you brought with you.
You don't know what their situation is. You don't even know if they brought money enough for that.
Right.
Yep.
So if you're not planning to pay for them yourself, then you shouldn't expect for somebody else to pay for them.
Right.
And again, they shouldn't even be sitting at the table with you.
Right.
You know how uncomfortable that has to be, you going on a date for the first time with somebody else and they show up? Because it's already a certain amount of jitters associated with the first date. And now you got to deal with her and her friend. Man, who wants to be up under that type of pressure? You know what I mean? Who wants to do that? Then you tell me I got to pay. Like, okay, cool.
Not me.
I'll be right back.
And actually, he should have left and just made her pay for her own too. You don't do nobody like that. You don't. I mean, if that was a conversation that they had prior to, then yes, okay, maybe. But still, I didn't catch it all. If this was a first date second date, third date. Matter of fact, no date. You don't do that. If you're
first date, it was the first date.
It was okay, first date. You don't. That's something that you don't do. Point blank. Like I said, if your friends are coming,
at this point, it's no longer a date. This is a hangout.
Right.
It's no longer a date at this point.
And if it's for your safety reasons, then have your friends to sit a couple of tables over.
Sit at the bar or something.
No, when she talking about I'm paying for food, it becomes a business transaction then. Yeah.
Hey, speaking of that, I saw a guy making a video today. He was trying to tell people what that little pocket is on them drawers.
We already talked about that.
Yeah, man, that's where they had them $40 at.
I told you, boy. I told you.
We already talked about that a couple of years ago.
Oh, that shit is funny, goddamn. But I mean, yeah, I don't understand that trend right there. Grown women just don't do that. I mean, cause even as a woman, you would be like, if you were going out with Mitch and he brought me, you'd be like, what the fuck going on here?
Right, exactly.
You know, you'd be looking like this some weird shit. Y'all ain't finna run no train on me.
Right.
Yes, we are.
Exactly.
Yes, we are.
Better yet, it could be a setup.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
That too.
That's what I'm saying. But women do that shit. Men don't do no shit like that. Hey,
don't.
You want to roll on? Well, I'm going on a date with a girl. You want to come? We don't do no shit like that.
But women do.
Men don't do that. We ain't doing that.
Some of these new wave women do.
We see all.
Have we talked about the girl in the groceries?
So she came to me.
I think so.
The girl in the groceries.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Last week, didn't we?
Huh?
Didn't we talk about it last week where she said she ain't asked for that?
Okay, so we talked about that. Okay. I wasn't sure. Okay, well, I got another one.
Okay.
So you in your room looking at TV, and this was the father, and your 13-year-old daughter came in the room and said, I'm going around the corner to my girlfriend's house. I'll be back. It's already 10 o'clock, and it's a school night. And you tell her, you're not going anywhere. It's a school night. It's too late. You need to be getting yourself ready to go to bed. She tells you, I'm sick of y'all telling me no. And he said, the answer is no. Get out my face. She goes storming into the room. I think Andre and I talked about it. She goes and storms in the kitchen and found a screwdriver.
Oh, shit.
She comes back with the screwdriver and said it again. And he said, well, maybe you didn't hear me the first time. I said, you're not going anywhere. It's a school night. Get yourself ready to go to bed. She walked over to the TV, punched a hole in the TV, and then took the handle of the screwdriver and cracked the rest of it. He was in shock. He couldn't do nothing but sit there. He sat on the bed with his mouth hanging open. Now, in that instance, what would you do? The Cowboys was and the Cowboys was playing Mario.
I don't give a goddamn if someone was playing goddamn hopscotch. Break my motherfucking TV. First of all, and that's what I say. You remember a couple weeks ago when me and you were talking, and I told you I'll call you back. A man talking about he was finna get ready to go out the door.
Oh yeah.
And I said, "You crazy as hell." It's like I forgot what time it was, but it was
late. It was late. Yeah.
You was not going out that door. Ain't nothing but fuck shit happened this time of night.
Yeah.
So you ain't going out the door. I don't give a fuck what excuse you give me, what the scenario is. But she broke my TV. as one of them little skits say, if I put my hands on you, I'm gonna go to jail for 30 days, and then it's gonna take me another 30 days to get you back. Then the lady said, "Fuck it, I need the break. Knuckle up, bitch." You know, you know, shit. I hope nothing like that don't ever happen to me, because somebody gonna wear an ass whooping. You break my shit. It's one thing to be fired the mouth, but you start breaking shit that a nigga gotta pay back. You know, gotta purchase again. Shit.
Well, I'll say this. Me and my middle daughter, we she didn't break things or anything like that, but she would do little shit like that in the scenario in the video that we saw, you know. But instead, you know, she was just standing there in my doorway, and I'd be like, "Girl, go, you ain't going nowhere. Just go." And I'm getting tired of you telling. She would tell me that too, telling me, "No, I can't do this and I can't do that. I'll never get to move nothing." I told her, "You know what? You change your attitude, maybe you'll get to start doing the little things and whatnot." But I think for me, it was the more once I'm telling you to constantly telling you to get out my doorway and close my door. I shouldn't have to repeat myself several times, you know, for you to get out my door. So yeah, that day we knuckled up too. And for me, I just don't have time for disrespectful ass kids.
No, that's real.
Nope. Nope.
And these
Especially
kids,
if we being honest, you do too much for them. You do too
right?
much for for them to be running off at the mouth and shit. So you want to go round your friend's house with the clothes I bought on you. You finna leave your house that I pay for you to sleep in. You finna, go around. You know what I'm saying? Because the first thing something happened, they gonna blame my ass. What were they doing at this time of night? Where were you kids at? Because when they say they going around the corner, that probably ain't the truth. Wherever they say they going, that ain't where they going. So when they leave there, you don't know where the fuck they might be, because we've all done that shit too. I'll be back, I'm going around Doug's house. I ain't had no intention of going around Doug's house. I'm going somewhere the fuck else. If you let me out that door. We've all done it.
Right. And it's like they don't understand, you know, that we've done this, guy. We did this. You're doing the shit that I used to do.
Yep.
Mario, you might need to call Marlena.
But these children today,
can't get
they
in?
think that
No, she can't get in.
owe them something, and we don't.
You know, they think we owe them the world.
Yep.
And we don't.
But apparently some parents do, because they give their children the world.
Yeah.
Because I've got some friends right now, whatever their children said they want, all they got to do is point to it, and they got it.
Yeah.
I ain't giving up shit. The fact that they weren't brought up like that, because we was all brought up together.
All right, Mr. On One. Let's hear your take on it. You usually have these, incredible takes on shit like this.
Fuck them kids.
Okay.
Oh, he's sitting up on this one.
Holding my TV is one thing. Then you break the whole TV. Okay. I'm gonna break my foot in your ass. What they say? Shit, what they say? Well, I'm gonna call them folks. Okay, they got to get here first.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, once they get here, they can take you wherever they want to. Like Martin said, they can take you wherever they want to take you. Shit, give me a break, because when I see you again, it's gonna be the same goddamn thing. Because you ain't got no money to fix shit, and I got to keep paying. Okay, every time I see, I'm taking it out your ass.
I know that right. What they say, on site.
On site.
Don't even ask me. Just know.
That shit crazy, man. Because what they really don't understand is that a lot of time, I think they think that we got some type of money tree out in the back where we just pluck that shit off and we just, and it's for their disposal, be like, where y'all think this shit coming from? Somebody got to go out on a job and work this shit to give it to you. And we do it because once we get you to a certain age, truth be told, by law, we don't got to do shit else for you, to be honest. So they be grown ass kids still wanna, act like they children, like you wanna do shit for them. You grown, do that shit yourself. You been telling me since you 15 how you wish you were grown. You grown now, do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Get your ass on up out of here.
Yeah, you been telling me you wish you were grown since you were 15. Now you're grown. Go on and do all that shit you were wishing you were doing when you couldn't do it. Now you can do it. Go take care of yourself and do all that shit.
Don't get your
Good
job.
luck to you.
Get your job. You old enough to get you a little part-time job. You old enough to find you a little pay some rent somewhere because you ain't paying shit.
Uh-huh.
You old
Well,
enough
you're gonna have to get a job anyway after you broke my goddamn TV.
right.
Hey,
Because
Leon Key got to get a job anyway with some good medical insurance. Go and get that foot surgery removed out of her ass.
cause you gonna get me another damn TV. It's gonna be on and popping. I'm gonna beat your ass every time I think about my TV.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be one of them things, Every time I think about watching the Steelers play, I'm gonna beat that ass.
Cause it's one thing if she did it in a fit of rage. When you decide to leave the room to go get the screwdriver, you knew what the fuck you were finna do.
Yeah, you was already premeditated.
That's what I'm saying. That's intent right there. So you
Yeah.
came back willing to fuck up some shit. And that can't be her first time. That dude must be really soft for her, cause I wish one of them motherfuckers, you go anywhere in them TV. God damn. You have decided that night right there, I can take this nigga. You have decided that.
Been decided that.
You soft because first of all,
You
you
have
don't tell me what you finna do.
mm-hmm.
You ain't gonna tell me where you finna go, what you finna do, and when you gonna come back. What bills is you paying?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Cause last time I checked, I was paying a light bill, water bill, gas bill, and all the other bills. And
Mortgage.
yeah, so when that door closed, when I say it's time for the door to close and lock, that's it. Ain't no going in and going out.
Mm-hmm.
And depending on how old they are, you paying a clothing bill too.
Right.
Yeah,
That's a bill.
that's a bill. Yeah. And just like when we were little, you had a choice when you were going in and out that house. Your mama say either your ass is in or you out. You gonna keep running in the motherfucker. Either you in or you out.
Running out my electric bill.
Yeah.
Shit. But that brings me back to this question right here. At what point, like, do we say that, you love your kids and all that stuff, but what point do we just literally say, because I know we had this conversation before, where you just say, you know what, I love you, but truth be told, I can't fuck with you no more like that. You know what I'm saying? What point? Is it when they 18, when they 21, they giving you problems? Because at some point, some of these kids got to be cut off, and we don't ever do it. We just keep taking their shit.
Shit. What you
Mine,
mean don't never do it? Shit.
mine was 15 years old and thought that she was grown enough to tell me what she was and what she wasn't gonna do. Okay, figure it out for yourself. You over there with your mom anyway. You ain't with me. But when you need something, give me a call. But other than that, I'll let you continue to bump your head.
Mm-hmm. That shit is crazy, man.
I
That
think
shit.
I was 17. I mean, my son was 17. He had this little girl, called herself like it, and I kept telling him, man, you need to leave that little girl alone. The police looking for her. She a runaway. And I said, as soon as they catch up with you, they gonna charge you with obstruction of justice. You think I'm joking? Just keep on playing the game. Keep running around with her. He at the mall with the little girl, and the police done seen him at the mall. They trying to catch him. They didn't ducked out, got in the car, and took off.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, yeah. So he running from the damn police, and when in this parking lot, she gets out the car and takes off running. He comes out of the parking lot. The police pull his ass over and arrest him for obstruction of justice, just like I told him. He gonna call me talking about Will I come get him? I said, nope, your ass is there. Because I told you, and if I come get your ass, you gonna think that I'm gonna always do this, and I'm not. So since you don't want to listen, your ass is there for the night because I'm not coming. And that's what it was. And ever since then, he understood. When I say I'm not, that's what I mean. I'm not doing it.
Yep.
And we got to do that because if we don't, these kids keep thinking that we're going to keep on doing this and that.
Yep.
So we got to do that.
They got parents that will do it each time.
I ain't doing it.
Because my oldest daughter used to always tell me, I ain't asked to be here. I'm like, what excuse is that? Okay, since you are here, you got to do your part. You can't
I mean,
just
like,
do what the fuck you want
but
to do.
you should have told her, well, help her go back. Shit, take your ass back. Get the fuck out of here. Get you a box, pack it up, and get the fuck on. You think you know everything anyway, so I'm gonna let you get. And where the fuck you go, you stay there.
You stay
Whatever
there.
nigga house you go to, do you think they love you after you finish fucking the shit out your ass and he decide that he tired of looking at you and he wants you to go home before his mama get home? What you gonna do then?
Yep. And Mitch, that's kind of how the scenario play out. All these people she swore had her back. When I found her, put her out, ain't none of these people had her goddamn back. 3 days later, at 4:30 in the morning, she knocking on the door. I ain't got nowhere to go. Now keep in mind, she got a new baby too. You know what I'm saying? So you acting the ass and you got a mouth to feed. You ain't got no job. You ain't got no money. So somebody has to feed that baby and all that stuff. And you run around here acting that. You should have been humble as shit.
Well, but you can't tell folks nothing because they know it all. You can't tell these kids nothing. And so when you finally get their ass together to understand what you're saying, they want to be sorry then. Well, the damage is already done. I mean, hell, how can I trust you to even be in my house now? Because I don't know what your ass might do now.
Yep. Yep.
Uh-uh.
Yep. That's a real thing too.
Let's think about it, gang. If that had happened to us,
shit,
I know what my mama would have done.
Right.
But the difference between us and them, we always had a healthy fear of whoever was our caregiver. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we sure did.
We had a healthy fear of them, but by the schools and everybody telling them if this ever happened, you call this number. They ain't scared of nobody. They'll quote shit to you. If you touch me, I'll call such and such and such and such. Like Leon say, call them. Let's see what you type of shape you'll be in by the time they get here.
Mm-hmm.
We had a healthy fear, all right.
It was
You
that
go
type
on.
of shit. Yeah.
You go ahead. You call them. You gonna get your ass toe up before they get here.
Yeah. Cause it was certain shit before you did it. You thought if I do this, my mama gonna fucking kill me.
Yeah.
Y'all gone. I'll catch up with y'all tomorrow. I ain't doing that shit.
You
I
already
ain't
knew
doing
you
it.
was gonna get the hell knocked out of you.
Yep, that's what I was saying. Y'all can do it. I'm going home because I know I don't want to hear my I'm gonna kill me. Fuck that.
Who you telling?
Fuck that. But and that's the difference is they don't have no fear of nobody. You know what I mean? And that's part of the problem. And then like you said, they walk around thinking you owe them some, and they'll literally have the nerve to say certain fucked up shit to you. You be like, do you not understand? If you wasn't my kid and we was out in the street, you saying this type of shit, another nigga, I'll fight a nigga over this shit you say.
Shit. I just fight. They'll be
You know what
searching
I'm
for your ass, and I'll be helping them look.
saying? That's what I'm saying. They be saying some fucked up shit, and you be like, listen, just go on, cause right now, if you say one more thing, I'm liable to fucking snap. And then they have the nerve. You ever whoop the child, and then they look at you like you the worst person, where like you doing it wrong. They can't understand what they did. They just looking at you like you the villain.
And then ask you, I don't know, say, I don't know why I'm getting a whooping. Why are you whooping me?
Yeah, shit like that. You be like, you must be crazy. You really don't know what the fuck you did?
Oh, you know what you did. You know.
Mm.
So when we were coming up, that was time when you did fucked up shit, you automatically know what was coming. And when your mama come, I know you just start giving them your shit. I know you finna take my game. Here you go. I know you knew what you did. You knew it was wrong.
Take your shit. Shit, take your shit. No, they finna take your ass. You finna get your ass whooped.
Oh yeah,
It
you
wasn't no
know.
take your shit.
Yeah,
We
I'm
got
saying that you do that to try to stave off getting the ass whooping. You know, you try to cut it off at the pad, but you already know you finna assume the position. You finna get fucked up.
shit. Get out them fucking clothes. Get everything. Take that shit off. You finna get it. That's what it was.
And that was back during them days where they'll hit you with any goddamn thing.
Yeah, I didn't get boy. I didn't have my bell rung. Ding, ding. Every time she hit me in the damn nuts, ding with that belt. Ding.
And
That's
that
what it
was
was
doing
like.
them. And that was during them days where they had specialized thick ass straps and belts to whoop you with. They
Yeah,
had a
buddy.
whooping belt. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah.
It ain't even have no buckle. It was just a leather strap. God, dude.
Yep. That's what it was.
That
Yep.
shit is crazy. So Miss Donetta, let me ask you. In today's world, as far as you know what I'm saying, uh you see all the stuff with the women going on and the date and stuff. What do you think one thing could fix it? You know, could kind of get it back right. Cause you see all these videos with the women. What's going on with the women? What do you think if one thing might fix it?
Women don't know their place. They want to take on a role that they're not capable of taking because they're out of order with the Bible. They want to do what the man doing. You can't do that. Yeah, you can make the money, and you might have a responsibility. And there are plenty of women who make more money than their spouses or significant others. But God made man first, and then He made woman, and that's the role. You can still do what you need to do, even if your man is not in charge. You can make him think it. Let me give you an example. My mother was a whiz with money, but we never knew that. She made the money decisions. We never knew that either because my mom always made it seem like it was my dad. I found it out when my mother passed. And my mom had a system where she had, bills, everything. She had ledgers and stuff that she put in. And I used to see my dad at the desk with the ledgers and stuff, and I thought he was the one paying the bills. He was just, looking to see what was paid and what wasn't paid. He paid the money and paid a good salary. But when my mother died and it was time to pay bills for the next month, he was like, I know your mama taught you how to, she told me that she taught you how to do all of this. I don't know nothing about this. The only thing your mama used to do is she got one page in here that she tells me what's been paid and what's the balance and stuff like that. Then I just keep up with that. It's on you. I'm so glad my mama taught me how to handle business because we would have been up the creek.
And it's funny that you say that because that was gonna be my answer. I think the average woman, the new age type woman, I think that's what it is. Just don't know how to functionally run a household to be efficient. You know what I'm saying? Because when you look at the average person, the woman now, they want to take the trip, they want to put the front load the money and do all the good, fun, happy time stuff. Nobody wants to take care of home no more.
Well, look at some of these videos that we see where the men give the women money, $200-$300 or whatever to pay bills, and then they get a cutoff notice and they ask, Well, what you do with the money? Oh, I told you I was gonna get my
Got my
nails and
hair
my hair
done.
done. Right.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's why I say that's what I think is wrong. That used to be a time where we knew the woman knew how to make $1 out of 15 cents. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now women don't care about that. They'll just figure I just go on to the next man. Now I'm sitting here, lights cut off, we getting eviction notices, and then they don't even be stressing about it. Well, we just gotta move. Like that shit just that simple. And that's what I think is missing. A lot of women just can't functionally take care of a house.
Hey Google. I'll be asking, hey Google, how many women are there in this world?
On the website statistics.com, they say of the 7.95 billion people living on the earth, 4 billion men and 3.95 billion women.
What she say?
700 million women.
700 million were men, 3.4 billion were women.
Wow.
You know what that means? Bye, bitch.
I mean, that's what I think. What you think, Mitch? What you think could change?
What I think could change.
Yeah, as far as the women go, what do you think
Man,
could probably fix it?
look, the only way we're gonna fix this problem is that I don't think that can be fixed. I really don't. Ain't used to me lying. I don't think it can be fixed because we in a society now where women are headstrong and they think they was taught to be this way first. They were taught to be this way. These newfangled women were taught to disrespect the man and tell you what they ain't gonna do and tell you what you should be doing while you work your ass off and they still in school thinking that's all right. They driving their mama car, live in the same apartment buildings you live in, and think that you a bum when y'all on the same level. I don't think it can be fixed. We just have to choose more carefully. We have to find somebody that's yoked with us, and if we can't find that, we don't need to be with
Okay. What about you, Mr. On One? You think anything can be done?
About these women that think that they the guys end all be all. No, because like you said, like the woman said, the ratio of men to women, and goddamn me, like I said earlier, them cookie boxes ain't what they used to be, or ain't what they supposed to be. Shit, ain't nothing you can do about these crazy women
Uh,
other than
Okay,
leaving them home.
Drew, what you think?
Woo! Y'all are not getting ready to say like what I'm getting ready to say.
We don't give a damn.
Okay, bring it on. As Mitch like to say, bring it on. Come on with
Blame
it.
yourselves.
Do
Yeah,
what?
blame yourselves. Blame yourselves.
Okay, expand upon it, please.
You say the women have attitudes and things like that these days. We don't know how to function and take care of households these days. Blame yourselves.
Why should we blame ourselves?
Well, I'm getting ready to tell you. Because when we were women in the house doing everything that you all needed, what did you do? You beat us, you cussed us out, you cheated, you did everything to a woman to belittle her. But now since you're getting it back, it's an issue. It's a problem. Blame yourselves. Blame yourselves. And then now you're wondering why women are today like they are, because they didn't have that two-parent household where a mother and a father was there to see that unconditional love for one another. So guess what? Blame yourselves.
No, that's not the man's fault, shit.
It ain't the man's fault that the woman don't know her worth.
Sure ain't.
Some women don't.
Ain't got no
Some women don't. Some women don't know their worth.
A lot of them.
Ain't our fault.
But it still all boils back down to that.
It don't boil down to the man.
It boils back down. Oh, as you say, the man is the head of the household.
Oh yeah, we are the head of the house,
the head of the household. You can be the man of the head of the household, but that don't mean that you can beat us. That don't mean that you can do anything to abuse us. Any of that. You're supposed to be the man of the house.
It don't do you no good to be the head of the house when you got a woman that you didn't gave her the bill money. You didn't gave her the fucking bill money, and this sucker then went out and got her hair done and got her fucking toes did and didn't pay what she was supposed to do. So how's that being the head when you entrust your wife to do something that she ain't doing it? Now how can you blame that on yourself when you working all goddamn day and you come home and she looking good, but the bills is off. I mean, not on. The shit ain't paid because you didn't gave up the money. But how's that our fault?
And then say they're no good man. You had your good man. You squandered it. Even though we are the head of the household. Any man worth his salt knows that a good woman truly runs the house.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We the head of the household when it comes to make a decision, but when it comes to day-to-day operations of that house, we always defer to a good woman. She runs that house. Period. Point blank.
Sure do. Got that one right.
Because if I come home and give you all the money and you supposed to be, I done my job as far as the man and provide. Is that not providing? Saying, hey, pay the bill. Then when you don't pay them, what leg have like Leon said? What leg have you gave me to stand on at that point?
That part of it, true enough, is on her for not doing.
How did he make her bad by her not doing what she's supposed to do?
That part of it, like I was saying, that part of it is on her for not handling things at the house for the house that she was supposed to have.
Because the one thing that woman is missing, you fucking up the money where you lay your head too.
Yeah.
It's not just for us. I mean, just for me, it's for us. You gotta sleep there, you gotta have lights on too. If I gave Miss Dianetta the money, we in a relationship, and say Miss Dianetta pay the money, you gonna fuck it up, Miss Dianetta? You gotta sleep, stay there too, don't you?
That's right.
So what you saying is you like that mean keep calm, just do them how they've been doing you. That's what you saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying is you ask what changed.
Now we ask how do you fix it?
Okay.
So what you're saying is fix us and that will fix y'all. That what you're saying?
I mean, a person's going to do what they want to do regardless of whether a man be fixed or not.
Yeah. Not in my house, they ain't.
Mm-hmm.
I just think on an individual basis, it's different from person to person, but we are seeing a trend where the women are not being fiscally responsible. Usually in the household, a woman has always been fiscally more responsible than a man. If I'm fucking my money up and you fucking your money up, we don't never have shit.
Right.
So right.
And you have a lot of women that do that. That's something that a person has to fix within themselves. They have to set aside and figure out what they need to prioritize.
But what we're saying is we're starting to see an uptick in women not doing what they supposed to do. Because if you got a man who come home and turn money over to you and say pay the bill, that's a good man. Okay, not borrowing. Let's say he ain't beating you, he ain't disrespecting you, but he just come home and say, "Here, I just made this. Here's the money. Go pay the bill." By all right, ain't that what most women looking for? A man who's responsible.
Yes, we are looking for a man who's responsible and can help out with the bills or pay the bills, whatever. But that's something for those women who do things like that. That's something that they have to fix with them in their selves. You can't just give them a book and go say, here, read this. This is how you're supposed to take care of this. We, as you all said, we women generally, we are the nurturers and all of that. We are naturally supposed to just take care of things that go on within the house. But until that person either grows and tries to fix that within themselves, to prioritize and put things into perspective of what needs to be done and what not needs to be done first, that's going to always continue to be an issue.
Wait a minute. But Miss Donetta said her mom taught her how to do that. Some things
you have
you
a lot of mothers that don't teach that these days.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. So some things you don't grow into. Some things is learned behavior from watching it, or somebody sat down and taught it to you. Just like when y'all be saying, when we talk about leadership, and y'all say, "Well, a man supposed to come in and just know how to lead." Some things you just don't walk into and grow into. Some things have to be taught by your father or your uncle or another man to teach you how to be a man. You just sometimes some things you do grow into because life will teach you a lot of shit whether you want to learn or not. Now I ain't knocking
You're
that.
right about that.
But some things you do have to have somebody in your life show you a few things. Whether you choose to listen or not, that's another thing. But whether you saw a man doing the right thing or he sat down and said, hey boy, listen, this is how you treat a woman, or this is how you do this. You just don't walk in the situation knowing. But if I give you money and saying this, you as a woman, you gotta take care of home. Home should be the priority before we do anything outside them door. We gotta take care of home first.
And you do.
I don't want you talking about you bought a bag or you went on a girls' weekend trip. Then when I come back, I can't flip on the lights and shit because the money. You in South Beach partying without light bill money. Hell no.
So basically, Andrea, you changed your point of view. You said it was the man's fault. Now you can change your point of view and say it is the woman's fault, huh? All right then, appreciate that.
I love it.
You know what?
Appreciate that.
You know what? What?
Don't get quiet now.
You know better than that. You know better than that.
Shit, I thought the damn screen had froze. You got so quiet.
What I'm saying is some change that could be made on both sides of the coin. But from the video we seeing about y'all being unrealistic about where you want to go eat, unrealistic about bringing friends, unrealistic about if you book a trip or something and you going out to hang out with your girls, all of a sudden the man's supposed to pay for you going to a South Beach trip with your girl. Cause the first time we say we going to hang out with our boy, the first thing y'all will say, boy, right. But we supposed to just accept y'all going to hang out with y'all girl, ain't no fuck shit going on. Yeah. So, and then foot the bill for it. If Mitt told Angela right now he was going out to hang with his fellas, say he was going to Vegas or something, he ain't expecting her to foot the bill for it.
Nope.
But when y'all go out, y'all expect us to pay for every little thing for y'all that y'all not willing to do for y'allself. That's not being a provider at that point. I'm being a sugar daddy. That's not a provider.
Who it was, but I seen video on social media today. It might have been Andrea put it on there. But the girls was sitting at the booth, and I guess they was talking to their man, and it was said something about, had a little caption when you asked for a little bit, and then he told her how much a little bit was, 1,500, 3,000, 5,000, 6,000 when they had the little fingers open. They had the fingers open like this, and then getting wider and wider. I said, look at what these women do nowadays or expect nowadays. Nah.
It's extortion.
That wouldn't be because I hadn't seen that one.
And that's what I'm saying, like it used to be a time, if a woman did that, some 50, 60, but now it's 1,000.
Now they want us to be their damn sponsors now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yes, that you said it best, man. They
And
want
the
to.
sad part about it is, there are a lot of guys out there that don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
you
you
keep
want
going
it.
with them dudes then. Them dudes gonna bust you in the head, and when you don't do what they tell you to do after they spend all their damn money on you, you keep going with that motherfucker. Well, that's exactly what you're gonna get.
Oh, I know.
Yep, because if I'm sponsoring something, you expecting something back. And as soon as
Of
I'm
course.
dishing out money and I ain't getting no investment on my return, like Mitch said, all of a sudden that you're gonna see that pimp hand coming out.
But it makes it bad for those of us who they put us in the category of being independent. You too independent.
Shit.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, but that's true. I mean, just like when women say that all men are the same, all men are dogs. It you can't say that it's good men out here. He just not doing what you want him to do.
Right.
That's what
That's
makes him not right for you. You know
right.
what I'm saying? It's good men out here who going to work every day, getting up, doing what they supposed to do, and they was in your life. Because everybody got quirks. Everybody got things about them that you say, okay, in the big scheme of things, can you deal with this? And a lot of women have deduced now that I don't want to deal with this. You know what I'm saying? But you'll go deal with somebody else who's treating you bad, but because he can spend money on you, y'all equate money with how much
Mm-hmm.
dude care about you, and he got your back and he down for you. And that ain't true at all.
One day the money gonna stop and all the free shit gonna end.
Yep. And so when the money stop, you telling me then you bouncing on me, you leaving me,
Mm.
even though I don't held you down
B.
all this time. Now I go through a rough patch, you out.
No high B.
Mhm.
Imagine, Andrea, is that the protocol?
Say it again. Is what the protocol?
If 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 what attracts you and what makes you think that a man care about you is by he's taking you on these lavish trips, taking you to these $200 steak houses and all that, when he no longer can do that, does your love or what you care about him dry up?
No, it should.
Shit.
It shouldn't, but it do with these
I
women.
mean, it. I mean, he could have medical reasons as to why he can't go to work or do whatever it is that he needs to do anymore. I mean, no.
Got cut.
Your love should never change because a person can't do something for you anymore. No.
He ain't working the hours he used to work no more. He got cut in his hours.
Yep.
That doesn't mean that you're supposed to stop loving him. No.
Shit, that ain't what these women say. These women nowadays say
But
when
that's when we're supposed to be in a relationship together. It's not just you and it's not just me doing things. I mean, we supposed to be doing this together. When you fall short, I'm supposed to be there to be able to help pick you up. When I fall short, and it should be the same way around.
What it is what you want to do, another motherfucker will.
And that, I mean, it was a video like that too, where the guy, like Leon said, got his hours cut, and he asked the woman if can this month right here until I can
I
get back,
saw that.
the
I
hours.
saw that. And
Yeah, can you pay the
she was
rent? And
clowning. She
yeah,
was
Yeah.
clowning.
and then she said that you told me you were gonna give me the money back, and he was like, well, I gotta get back. You stay here too, you know. She wanted him to pay the rent money back to her when they stayed there together. That shit is insane. Like he said,
Right.
I've been paying the rent all these months, and I'm asking you to do it for 1 month, and you telling me to pay you back. You stay here too.
She don't give a fuck. My
That's
money, my
crazy.
money. My money, my money.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. She spazzing out because he won't pay her back. You know, his hours got cut, and he couldn't make it for that 1 month, and she tripping. Be like, man, you gotta
Yeah.
be.
It won't be
She
the
told
same.
she
All
told him
right.
to go get she told him to go get a second job.
For him to go get a second job, you know, so she
Sure
can get her
did.
money back. Like that shit is crazy. You stay here too, so you bear no financial burden at all being here. You just here You know, shit, that the case. I can go on where your mama stay. I can go and drop you back on off at your mama house.
And
That's what
sometimes
she
that's where they
get.
need to go.
Cause that's insane.
These new women nowadays say, hey, when the funds run out, they gone.
They gone.
Yeah.
And that's crazy because if we do that, they'll say we ain't no good. We just left that girl like that and whatever. You know what I'm saying? A woman can bounce whatever she want, and they'll say, good. You know, you finally got out that situation and whatnot. We leave a woman, we ain't right, we no good. You left that girl like that, or it's just funny how we can't leave a woman, but y'all can leave her.
Shit.
Was in any kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, them motherfuckers don't give a damn about us.
They'll leave us, goddamn me, key the car, burn up the car, burn up all your clothes. What Andrea say, take one of your shoes, one of every shoe,
You take the left shoe.
and keep all the socks and everything.
That's what I'm saying. And they'll say, and the first thing they'll say, what did he do to her to make her do that?
Right. When
You
they
know
think
what I'm saying? If we leave her, he wrong for that. He left her over there with them kids, and now she could be fucking all type of men, but we supposed to just stay through anything.
yeah.
You know it. That's where it be.
If women are not, if women don't stay through anything.
No, I ain't saying that, but I'm just saying when y'all leave a man, somebody'll say that she finally got the courage. She was, courageous, and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah.
When he finally leave, when we leave, we are wrong for leaving that. He left over there in that house. He wrong for that shit. You understand what I'm saying? It's a double standard. Now, don't get me wrong, that double standards on both sides of the fence.
You're
But
right.
when we leave, it just ain't good.
Yeah.
You do have, for a man to leave, you do have to look at the circumstance of I can't even talk now. The circumstances in which he left you.
Shit.
But when y'all leave, no matter what the circumstances is, everybody applaud y'all for leaving. She finally got out of that situation, no matter
I
how
mean, because
good.
some men be stuck in relationships with crazy ass women. They need to leave and they don't.
Yeah, that's true.
Because why? They so in love with they love.
You right.
Boy, that's fucked up, Adria. That's fucked up. I just caught on to you. You fucked up. That's wrong. That's all right, though.
Oh my goodness, man. Okay.
Look at her over there grinning. She think that shit funny, too.
You might be taking what I'm saying the wrong way, but you do have a lot of men down here that do that shit.
You right.
Y'all too, man. Anyway, we hope that you guys have because I don't know what the hell
Wow.
y'all talking about now.
Yeah.
All I gotta say is,
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm lost. I am truly lost now. But anyway, but I'm still gonna stand on what I say. You have a lot of men out here that stay in a relationship with women because they claim they love them. I just can't leave her because I love her.
Wow.
I don't buy that shit for 1 minute.
Find a man who say that shit like that, goddamn it, leave his ass because he goddamn one of them crazy motherfuckers that's gonna kill you.
Yep.
Boy.
I mean, I have seen it before. So that's why I'm saying it.
But think about what Leon said about the boldness of how women do stuff now. Like when we played the video of the woman who just told him after 2 years, she was saying some fucked up shit to that man. You know what I'm it's a way you do shit, man. She said, have I ever did anything to hurt you? You can't hurt me because only big dick niggas can hurt me. Your shit too loaded. And
I
that
ain't see that video.
you ain't see that. This
Mm-hmm.
is one
No,
that,
I didn't
I
see
saw
that.
that. I saw that.
I didn't see
and it's a wonder that lady still was able to make that video. That was a different type of dude, caller. That was another type of dude. Lord Jesus.
Boy, her eyes and face and everything else would have been swole up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a different type of dude because she was just so careless and vicious with the shit. It's one thing to break up with somebody because it is an art to breaking up with people. Because you break up with the wrong person the wrong way, God help you.
Yes, sir.
mm.
And will snap.
Yeah.
Oh
God,
boy.
he done told him, man, he got a little dick. You trying to break up with somebody, just do it. Don't bring that in.
Right.
That's funny too. Cause I was listening to something, I don't know if it was yesterday or was it the day before, but somebody put on Facebook, do men know they got a little dick?
Oh, I
Boy,
saw
at
that.
first,
I
at
saw
first
that.
I thought it was funny, but I started reading some of the comments, and some of the guys said, "Yeah, they know, but we can't." We motherfuckers said we can't help what we was given, cause it ain't like we had a choice in the matter. And boy, the damn comments these goddamn women was putting out there, boy, they had me hollering laughing, talking about Tic Tacs going down the hallway and talking about. I, I said that, boy. I didn't dare say shit. I just sit there, just reading this shit. I thought that shit was funny. I was like, God, no.
I mean, but that's the same equivalent. Do a woman know she got little titties or a small ass? They know.
Oh, yeah, they know. Yeah. But it just trips me out, boy.
But I
How
don't think I
vain we
don't I don't
become.
think it the women feel the same way the men do when somebody tell them they got a little dick. I don't. I just don't think that.
Well, one thing
It
about it, a woman
crushes
can do
their
something about it.
egos.
Yep.
A
A
woman can do
woman
something
can go.
about it. A man really can't. Ain't nothing you can do about that. Either you
So
roll with it
man,
or you
do
don't.
something about that. I
Girl,
have
don't
sent y'all the exercises before.
the exercises.
Yes.
They
Let
can
me.
get a penile implant. They can do something about it if they want to.
If they want
No,
to,
that
and
stuff
you
right
do
there, that stuff is dangerous to do.
the exercises. I have sent you guys the exercises.
You didn't send me shit.
You will most definitely get them tonight. You will most definitely get them tonight.
Listen at you.
I
But
have to
it's
go back
just
and find.
like I say, it just trips me out. And while we on this subject of dicks and shit, is head before sex, is that a
Oh.
deal breaker?
Yeah.
Miss Dinetta?
It's not. It's no. It's not a deal breaker for me. Um, I'm not gonna tell you I don't like it, but no, it's not a deal breaker. No.
Okay.
Mm,
Andrea?
mm.
Andrea?
Wow.
Right.
Head before sex. Okay, is this you giving me head or I giving you head?
Either or.
Uh, you know what
Wow.
it is.
I know. I need to know.
I just told you.
He's saying which one is it? Is it a deal breaker for her or that person? She giving head or getting head?
She giving.
I'm getting it.
Yes.
No, that's not a deal breaker. It's not. It's not a deal breaker for me. I mean, people are just into whatever it is that they're into. But it's not a deal breaker.
Okay.
I might decide I want to just give you some head, before we do.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's
What about
definitely a
you,
deal
fellas?
breaker. It's definitely a deal breaker if she says she don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
But that ain't
If
what
she,
he said.
I'm just saying, if she says she don't do it at all, you just frustrating yourself. Well, maybe I can convince her. If she didn't, I ain't trying to, at our age, I ain't trying to convince nobody to do nothing.
I didn't do it for a long ass time. And it wasn't a deal breaker for some.
I bet you it was for some though.
I'm quite sure it was, but they didn't tell me. So in my eyes, it wasn't a deal breaker.
Well, sometimes they ain't gotta use word. They absence in your life was them telling you. But it don't have to happen the first time, but at some point it has to go down because even if she do head, she get bad head, it's a deal breaker.
Everybody doesn't know. If you're a person that's never done that before, then that shouldn't be a deal breaker just because it's bad. Some things can't be
You
taught.
taking bad head at this age in your life.
Look, it was damn near over my 30s before I did it.
All right, Mitch, you taking bad head at this stage of your life?
Can't nobody hear you good. We don't need.
Now I said I take it the way I can get it.
Oh Lord.
What about you, Lee J? You taking bad head at this stage of your life?
You have to tighten up your skills because
That's what I'm saying. Not at this point, man.
this day and age and this, what them people say, it was this old when you found out you need to tighten up your skills. Yeah, you was this old.
That's what I'm saying. 'Cause by now, your skills should be at least average to a little above average by 50.
But women take bad head. We take bad head. And then we just grab your head to go ahead and finish it up.
And I'm telling you, y'all shouldn't take it either. Shit. Y'all should not take it either. Y'all should be like, you know what? Woo, there was a one and done here, player.
Well,
And normally that's how it go. After we beat and took your head, helped you out a little bit, then that's it.
Do women know y'all get bad head?
Do what?
Do women know they get bad head? Do y'all know y'all?
I tell you, bro. I tell you. Look, I'm in the beginning stages.
But you got those women when they done that ask you, was it good?
Yeah, I'm in the beginning stages. It is what it is.
Wait a minute, what you say, Mario?
You got those women when they done, they'll ask you, was it good?
That's because they don't know what they doing.
Men don't.
I ain't never asked that.
Ain't me either.
You shouldn't have to ask. You shouldn't have to ask.
Was it good to you, baby? Breathing all hard and shit like you did something big. Was it good to you, baby? I just ate that thing up, didn't I?
And most of the time when they ask you that, all that huffing and puffing they're doing, the answer to that question is no.
I'm saying you made it sound like Red Ball when you giving you head, goddamn. Was it good to you, Elizabeth?
When they have to ask you all that and they're doing all that huffing and puffing, then you know the answer is no.
One thing about us men, you do it right. Her body will tell you if you done.
That's what I'm saying. You ain't gotta ask no questions.
You ain't gotta ask. And the same with the women. You'll know that shit right. Just look down there and see which way my toes going. You'll know if you did it right.
Lord have mercy.
I mean, that's something you should have to ask. You know the body will tell you. And if I'm comfortably going, no, you ain't doing it right.
If you want what?
If I'm making them noises like, God damn, like you getting your hair cut and the nigga done nicked your ear, You know how you make that little jump, when somebody you don't know how to cutting hair. If I'm doing that while you giving head, you ain't doing it right.
I just saw that earlier today. I thought that shit was funny. Funny.
Yeah, but if you got a little pecker somewhere in your life, somebody
You don't call them little peckers. You call it the right name.
I'm sorry, if you got a tickler.
That's right.
If you got a tickler somewhere in your life, somebody done, especially when she don't got mad at you, done told. So if you didn't know, somebody been done told.
Well, you know that.
Somebody done told.
So, and if you're a woman and you don't know what you're doing, you've been told that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Cause most men, when you giving head, ain't pushing you away.
Yeah, they are.
Well, yeah. That's if you one of them true gobblers, eating them up in a good way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a damn gobbler. This motherfucker said a gobbler.
Oh,
yeah, you know the one where you be like, hold up, goddamn, I can't take this. Hold up, shorty.
This motherfucker said a gobbler.
Cause some women they say you gonna fuck around and find out. Some women don't play around. They get you right instantly.
A damn gobbler.
So, all right. Well, let's close it out, y'all. Mr. On One, Mr. Lee Jack, talk to the people, man.
It's been a very interesting night, my peoples. It's been informative. It's been let's say X-rated, R-rated, rated, and some other ones we ain't gonna talk about. But you know, if you got a tickler, figure it out.
Oh Lord.
If you got an average one, know that you're working with what you got. If you got anything bigger than that, hey, you're blessed, brother. You're blessed.
All right, Big Mitch, talk to him, Playboy.
Fellas, learn what you have. Be careful in what you pick.
No, here we go.
Because you'll mess around, man, and you'll end up starting over and starting over and starting over. Starting over is expensive as hell.
Yep.
Losing is expensive as hell. Before you allow somebody to change your life, make sure they're the right one to be in your life. Think about what you're doing. Don't let nobody come and change the way your kids view life. Don't let nobody come in and let somebody change the way you do things if that's not what you want. You mess around and keep going, and you'll be sitting on the sidelines with your hand in your face, with your like this, crying and looking at Andrea while she laughing at your ass because she didn't call you a dumbass already and trying to give you penile exercises. so I'm telling you guys, man, for the last time, man, think about what you're doing before you do it, because boy, this life is something else, boy. And these women are sitting around here laughing at us, thinking everything's funny, and it is. But the one who lasts the best. Y'all have a good night.
All right. Producer, that you in there, pretty lady, talk to him.
I don't have anything to say because, I really don't even know what was going on in this podcast tonight. But I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I'm sorry that I was eating it out and this dude then pulled up the knife. I think he wiping some blood off of it. Hey, Mitch did it. Mitch did it.
Mitch did it. Wow. Okay, that's Crocodile Dundee over there. Mama D. Pretty ladies, talk to them. Well, how the Rugrats been performing tonight?
Just want to thank everybody for coming. We was winging it, but it worked out. It worked out, and I can't say no more than what Big Mitch said. Uh, he did his little cat and mouse thing, and what he said was very true. And just like he said, the men need to pick, the women need to be choosy too.
Yep.
Step boy.
Better be.
Most
Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, with that being said, we gonna wrap it up. Like Miss Dinetta said, Mama D, hey, ain't nothing else left said. Lee Jack said it. Good too, you know. So y'all take all this into consideration. This is just, and I don't even want to say this is advice. This is just our personal opinion. You take it if you want to. Don't if you don't want to. But Mitch done told you some real shit. Leon done told you some real shit, and that's just a thing or two about life, baby. So that's it. We out.